Hi, this is a quick demo of the SonarG Trusted Connection functionality. In a Guardium environment, usually you have a filtering policy where you filter out certain trusted connections, things like service accounts, backups, ETL scripts, application servers sometimes. And the problem is that managing those lists is very hard, cumbersome, takes a lot of time because usually it's managed manually. So the Guardium admin needs to have that. Usually it's a group of type tuple, and they add either 5 tuples or 7 tuples. But how do you determine what goes in there and what doesn't go in there? How do you determine when do you phase these out? So managing it manually takes a lot of effort in emails, and also it's not very secure. In SonarG, that whole process can be automated. So there is a analytic engine called Trusted Connections. You can see here that I have um, some trusted connections and some not trusted connections. And then what I would do is I would start with a workflow type management for this, and I would say that every new connection, since SonarG has a profiling engine as well, every new connection gets flagged. And then every new connection will be routed to the appropriate application owner. And what the application owner would get is a ticket um, of type trusted connections, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is an example of a ticket that the application owner received, and in it, he or she got all the information about this new connection, where it came from, what server it accessed, what the OS user was, what the DB user was, etc. And what they then need to do is determine if it's trusted or not. So they choose whether it's a yes or a no. And then that populates the trusted connection profile, which is then extracted out. You see here either as a 5 tuple group or as a 7 tuple group. So automatically the data flows back into Guardium without you having to do anything manual. Okay, so that would look something like this. A script is generated with the 5 or the 7 tuple group, and that gets sent automatically to Guardium, and the policy gets reinstalled. So the entire process is automated. No intervention apart from the application owners that have to say whether or not something is trusted. The second thing you can do is once you've run this for 2 or 3 months and collected a lot of data points where humans have marked new connections, whether they're trusted or not, you can then build a model and then apply that model to any future connection. So you'd click this over here, and then you would rebuild the model or build the model. And then what that does is it creates a decision tree. And the decision tree is based on the information that the humans have marked. But at that point, any new connection that comes in is the model or the algorithm determines whether it'll be trusted or not, and then you can cut down even further on work because then even the application owner does not need to do anything. So that was a brief demo of the Trusted Connection functionality in SonarG. For more information, please go to jsonar.com. Thank you.